Alright, I'm not going to do the entire video in subtitles, especially with an annoying voice like that one, and if I played any more of that meme at the beginning, I probably would have gotten flagged. But the title is no lie, there is indeed 4 new Mattel dinosaurs that I would like to show off to you guys, starting with one that I'm probably the most excited for, which is actually a re-release of a figure, which is the Irritator. Unironically, I feel like this figure is a lot better than the original in a lot of ways, first being the overall sculpt of the figure, especially that new tail looks a lot better than the older one. I don't like the paint job on this newer one as much, especially not how that green paint on the back just suddenly fades, but everything else about it looks pretty damn good. And then we have the Orco-Raptor, which is a sort of Megaraptorid, which I feel like is very, very cool, especially that this sort of family is getting a lot of representation. And even though I do think the Megaraptor is still miles better than this figure, I don't think it's bad in any means. I really like the paint job on it. That's probably the best thing about it. The sculpt could be better in a lot of areas. Like, I don't like how they put feathers on the stomach of all places, but hell, I'll buy it, why not? These last two are probably the goofiest of the lot, and I'll cover the lesser of the two first to kind of get that goofiness out of the way, and that's the Regaliceratops. One of the biggest issues I feel like this figure has is the fact that it's not really identifiable as a Regaliceratops. Regali has a pretty signature shape, a pretty signature head crest and stuff, and you couldn't really tell that from this image. The paint job I definitely feel isn't the best either, especially for a Ceratopsian with a very kind of moldy cheese look to it, with that yellow and green contrasting not in the best way, I feel like. Still a good figure, but I feel like there's a good chance I'm going to skip out on this one. The last one, on the other hand, I feel like I'm not going to do that with, and that one is the Beastaheviosaur. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that right. There's definitely some goofy looking things about it. Like, I don't get why they added those weird spikes on the tail, but honestly, that little thing right there is kind of why I love the figure. It fits into the style of not only Jurassic Park, but just Mattel figures in general really well. But thank you all for watching this. I really don't have much more to say about the figures. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. I always do read them, and I always do like them, even when you guys are sometimes kind of brain dead. I don't care about Eurypterids. Why should I care about Eurypterids? Why should you care about my opinion on Eurypterids? Do you know one? Do you know a Eurypterid? Sorry to target you, King Squids DC2, but please.
Stop it. Get some help.